Richard Carter, you're the chairman of the Donwood Community Aged Care Services here. What do you think? An exciting time, and the board must be really on the edge of wanting to see this completed.
Whenever you try to do an extension to an aged care facility, it's like giving birth to an elephant. You spend a heck of a lot of time in the planning, in the preparation. You spend a heck of a lot of time watching the thing come out of the ground, and then the penny drops when you can start to see the physical structure and you say, how good is this going to be? And we're at that stage right now.
When did Donwood actually open?
1991, it opened as a 30-bed facility. It was a nursing home, simply called Ringwood Croydon Nursing Home. Government funded, federally, state and local, set up to fill a gap in the market as it existed then. Probably fair to say that it's flown under the radar for much of its years. Those who have used its services know of it and have always been highly complimentary of it. We did extend from 30 beds to 60 beds and then ultimately to 90 beds over the succeeding decades. So we've now got what was a nursing home, a low care area as well, plus a dementia area. Of course, with modern changes, the differences between high care, low care seems to go out the door. But it's now the next stage which is the most exciting, not only extending the number of rooms from 90 to 105, but also retrofitting the old facility and really having something which is going to be pretty smicko and pretty state-of-the-art.
And you've had lots of support, I would gather, from the community, because this is really a centre hub of community activity.
The great beauty of Donwood is that it's community-based, not-for-profit. It means that all of the members of the board are here in their honorary capacity. It is certainly a community service type of activity. The auxiliary, which is made up of, in many cases, friends, supporters, past family members of residents, do a marvellous job in fundraising. So the community nature of it is not merely at board level, it is certainly at grassroots day-to-day level as well.
It will be very impressive when it's opened, and of course a lot of excitement amongst the residents as well watching this.
It's amazing when you have a few big toy trucks and cranes and whatever. It brings out the sidewalk superintendents in us all. Initially we thought, crikey, the residents are going to be quite uptight about all of the disruption. I tell you what, they are really enjoying watching what's going on outside, and it's amazing the number of times that people do don their protective jackets and watch out the window and see what's going on. It's been fun for all concerned.
And Richard, the deadline, or not so much the deadline, the anticipated finishing date that you're working towards with the builders?
I think we've got probably two realistic dates. Probably by Easter 2017, the new building itself should be completed and operational, and the retrofitting of the balance of the facility certainly by the end of 2017. So it has literally come out of the ground. That's the fun and challenging bit. The detail and drudge bit, of course, is fitting out the rooms, but I was having a wander through the skeleton of the new facility the other day, and the penny just dropped that once you can physically visualise what's going on, and you can visualise how the facility will now be turning its back on Mount Dandenong Road and presenting itself now to its new frontage in Diana Street at the side, we are not going to know ourselves. It's the most exciting change that we've seen around here for at least the last 15, if not 20 years.
Richard, thanks very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure.